So I am hoping that I will get the garden planted this weekend if the weather holds up. But I thought in the meantime, I'd show you what we've got going so far. In here I have some of my onions. Put them in a couple of rows over here. And then zucchini is gonna fill the space out. I've already planted green beans in this empty space and have another row of onions along the edge of the bed. Got some broccoli and kale in there. This bed is empty for now, but the eggplants, pumpkin, and melon will be going in there. But let's come around. Here we've got some broccoli coming up. They've been really slow to get going, I think because it's been so cold. And then here's kale. We've got a couple little guys in here. This is the empty one. On this side I have, what is in here? I think this is the mustard. Here we go. Here's one little guy right in the shade. I don't know if you can see him. And another couple small guys right in here, again in the shade, of course. We have the artichoke. Looks good. I'm going to put okra at the end. My tomatoes are going to go under this trellis. And the soybeans here. Got my chives, which are gonna flower soon. Some mint. And then in here I have a bunch of kohlrabi growing. Again, these guys are really small. And then this was my second sowing. They're starting to pop up already. I just put these in a week ago. And then 2 rows of lettuce. 1, 2. All really tiny, little tiny babies. And then in the middle, on the right side is going to be cucumbers. Down the middle I have carrots, which, here we go, there's one coming up right there. That's why I have these boards here. The boards were on top of it, but they started coming up. A couple of them did. There's another guy in here. And then on the outer edge, I'm going to put a couple more tomatoes on a different type of trellis. So that's how the main garden is looking so far. Pretty empty, but hopefully planted soon. Then we have the 2 strawberry towers. All of my starts are coming up green. Lots of healthy leaves forming. I had written down what I put where, except I did it as a text draft and I lost the text. So I'm really not sure what's planted where. But, oh well. Maybe once they start producing berries, I'll be able to tell the difference between the berries, but if not, not a big deal. They're all happy and healthy. Need to water them today, so I'll do that shortly. Let's go take a look at the blueberries. I got all of the blueberries in the ground last week. I have a video coming out soon on what I added to the soil, but they are all coming out of dormancy just fine. These first 2 are the blue crop. This is the blue crop I had in from last year. Don't see any flower buds yet, but there's still plenty of time. This is a legacy, I think. I lost my paperwork on this guy. But it's got lots of berries already. So hopefully the birds don't get to them. And then on this side, a blue ray from last year. Again, I don't see any flower buds yet, but there's still plenty of time. And then these are the Northland coming out of dormancy, great. Lots of buds and leaves. And the same with this one. Not as full, but I expect it'll grow just fine. And then of course we have the asparagus that I planted. Doing okay. And lots of spears coming up. Actually, I could probably take that one inside. So I'm going to grab him, stop by and water the main garden. I'll probably bring some water back here for these guys too. Little baby asparagus. And that's how it's looking so far. And I totally forgot, I also put corn in. It's kind of hard to see, but I have some rows. Right here's a row, here's a row, right here. So I've definitely got to get that some water today too. I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And I will see you guys next time.